Hello guys, and welcome to the fourth episode of our Marrhold campaign here in Europa Universalis 4 Anbennar mod. Today we're going to, I don't know, lose a bunch of loyalty from our adventurers. I never liked those guys anyways. I honestly think they're full of shit. If I could abolish their entire estate I would, but honestly, I was about to say they don't hurt me, but they literally do fucking hurt me, because every time I revoke land, these bitches revolt, because there's literally no way to make them happy. Oh, Great Force, there's technically a way to make them happy. Yeah, well, I mean, feel free to actually comment that if you actually know a trick to make that happen, but in my experience they are perpetual bitches. I think that's an appropriate way to describe them. Anyways, we do have a tolerable amount of aggressive expansion, so I dare say we can get away with not expanding for a while and just vibing. Not that vibing is a goal in itself, but it is decently comfortable. Oh shit. The orcs ruined this great nation and brought with them nothing but death and destruction. With the rediscovery of Eleintir well underway, merchants from the fortune-seeking factions have been selling orcish prisoners as workers for the colonies and have suggested we sponsor their operations in Dridsdale in return for gold and investment. Slavery is nice. Castan himself was a king, but this kills two birds in one stone. We can get rid of the invaders and get funds to restore Escan for the better. Justice and profit, hell yeah. I don't know how many slaves are left, considering we committed a, you know, thing where the orcs don't be there anymore. Regardless, though, I think it's actually finally time to go in. Never mind, I actually didn't quite realize how many colonies this guy still had. Yeah, no, never mind. We're not gonna invade him quite yet. I feel like I wanna invade some, like, I wanna fucking go into this shit forest. I wanna invade this asshole. But the game is like, you haven't technically discovered, you have not discovered this shit province here. You have to wait until his shit colony is done. Ah, EU4. Truly magnificent game. Unbeatable. So, I decided to invite Raven something down here, because he was guaranteed by this guy for some time. But it seems that this guy wussed out, because I guess he realized that I have a claim on his shit, and that I need that claim to get my mission. It's been a while since we've completed missions, haven't it? Hey. I mean, I literally built a fort over here. You couldn't have had the manners, could you, to risen up in a place where I could actually have done something about that bastard. Cobalt Company has betrayed us, by the way. Feels bad, man. It do be like that and all that. But hey, it's just another avenue of expansion, eh? Ooh, they're allied to Corvuria though, that's not good. As you can see, when I won against Raven March, I specifically avoided getting a border with Corvuria, because I don't want to piss them off. They are very much on the list of people I want to be long-term friends with. I want to annex Corvuria and unite Escan, but I mean, I want to annex Rogeria and be good friends with the totally not vampire kingdom down there. I was gonna say, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my YouTube series on Corvuria, but I never posted that, did I? Because I forgot to download the fucking VOD. That's probably for the best though, honestly. Because I honestly also forgot to, or I didn't realize that when I played that nation, it wasn't actually like done yet. Corvuria is breaking alliance. Excuse me? Marrhold is allied to Cobalt Company. I'm not though. I'm literally not allied to them. What are you on about? Hey? Oh, they are allied to the... Okay, well, we should be able to just sneak into their DMs or whatever and make them understand that shit, like, we're actually good guys. Although only barely. Yeah, that's bad. We need to figure out a way to cement our relations with these people. It might have to involve ditching Rogeria finally, but I got all these favors that I want to use, you know? We need to invade something. That something should really be Frozen Maw. Of course I don't have a border with them, and there's no way to get a border unless I actually go through the Cobalt Company. Which is easier said than done. What we may be able to do is... Can we call Kurvuria into a war against this bitch? We can. So what we can do is call... oh, this will also give us a war against this guy. Excellent. Shit, we might just do that right now. Didn't take much over expansion in that, because Rogeria decided to give all the land to the Order of the Shmuko instead of me. Yeah, we're starting to annex them now, by the way. They've gotten a bit too powerful for their own good. It is time to end them. The thing is, I just kind of don't want... Well, shit. When is the... When do we no longer get to colonize? We can colonize for another 30 years, so... Wait, I only have one colony? I'm supposed to have two. We can probably take over one of these then. Really wanted them to finish this one, but I really want to wait until they have finished these then. I guess we won't go now then, but I want to see them finish these two colonies. Because hashtag, that's not my job to colonize. My only job should be to ethnically cleanse the land once they're done building the infrastructure needed. Oi oi. Beast Shmuko is actually trying to claim some land off Raven March. That could be excellent for us. That way we could secure these lanes. Oh fuck, oh shit, oh balls. The dwarves are nice, but the fact that the King of the Gods is dead, that's less than fortunate. Making a choice. Why do I get an event for that? There's literally like a thing over here. Alright. We'll do the Lesser Goddess of Love. Just to try and help our aggressive expansion issue. Some might say I should do Corrin while I can, but I don't want to become Corrinite unless the game forces me. Usually Escan becomes really Corrinite, so I might have to go Corrinite myself. I really don't want to though. What could be cool if we're not going to be, you know, gameplay permitted to stay Region Court would be to go the new religion, like the pagan Pope science thing. I don't remember. Revelian? That's what it's called, I think. Revelian sounds neat. Yeah, here comes the Corrinite proclamation. So, as the King of the Gods is dead, some wonder if Aidan should take his throne. That is the most natural, perhaps. But the newly ascended Goddess of War, Corrin, is also considered to take up the kingship. And so they become simp fanatics. And Corrinite has been born. And it is usually born in Escan, so this is going to spread like wildfire in our region. And the question is, will we have the strength to resist it, or even the ability to give a fuck enough to do it? I don't know. Hey, Silmunas are back on the throne. Good going. Don't mind me, just finishing the conquest of this meme-ass city. Which is what this is, by the way. These three provinces. I'm pretty sure this is the old capital of Castanor, which was like the main kingdom in Escan, question mark? I love this mod and all, but I wish they could do... I wish they would put a bit more effort into updating the fucking wiki so I can know what the fuck is going on, you know what I mean? That would be nice. Nej, kuken da! Nej, 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 nej! Fine. Won't help you though. Bastard. Smash tag, hashtag not my problem. Especially because you got the company of the schmuck on your side. No, we must just bide our time. Wait for these shit colonies here to finish, and then we're gonna invade Clouded Eye. And we're gonna call Kurvuria in, and then he's gonna cancel his alliance with Cobalt Company, because we're gonna invade them as well, and it's gonna be beautiful. Green Forest has reached enlightenment, and for the first time in history, he will not, in fact, accept a powerful mage bastard. Instead, we're gonna keep Griff, which is not the same kid as last time. I killed him while you guys weren't watching. I mean, did you guys really expect me to, like, broadcast the fact that I'm, like, killing my own child? Nah, man. Also, I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to actually be involved in this war, so why exactly you guys are sending troops into this land? When I say this land, I mean my land. Like, what the fuck is this? Frozenma, can you not? I hereby grant you permission to fuck off. And die. If that is your choice. And they're coalitioning me. God damn it, that's not according to my plans. Alright, to try and actually... to try and sort of get ahead of this coalition. No, I still can't... Nay! Oh, my plans! My plans are all in ruins! No! 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 You cannot say this to me! I was saving this guy, letting him ferment nicely because he had a meme religion that I could invade without consequences, and then he goes ahead and converts to Koronite. Well shit, that puts a slight dampener on my expansion plans. Fuck! That honestly pisses me the fuck off. That is so unfortunate. Because now I can no longer invade him, and he's actually going to be a nasty neighbor. Oh, because while we still have Monstrum CB, which does reduce aggressive expansion by 50%, that's not nearly enough, because like, people are really salty at me. So we're going to have to burn a lot of AE before I can actually put my plan into motion. Fuck, that sucks. Fuck it. Let's just have a quick war against Clouded Eye. Can't get Kurvuria, we can't do our plan. We can get some lands off them, which is the main thing. I just want to get the lands that I need for my missions. And then we can take things from there, I think. I need like this province and these two. I think I can get claims and shit and whatnot if I have them. And it's another thing to quote unquote waste ah shit, Gavad, you are one big bastard. I was avoiding making an enemy of Gavad because I wanted to be his good friend, but it seems he wasn't into that. Very well. So yeah, obviously we won the war, and I'm honestly surprised at how much land we can grab without people being salty at us. I mean, I guess it's more of the fact that they are already salty at us. Still, this is a nice little land grab. A surprisingly small amount of overextension though. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I guess that's the reason why we are not getting a lot of stuff here, is because the land is garbage. But yeah, well, rival Gavad, I guess. That's stupid. Also, can you save Splendor for the next era? Like, isn't the next era soon? Has been true for at least... yeah. Castilla is most definitely dead, so surely the new age should be soon. Unless it's bugged out, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Administrative clergy. I don't know. I'll think about that off screen. But right now, I want to show this neato decision we get. The Castaneath patricians are a quasi-mercantile, quasi-noble ruling class of the ancient Castanor, or of ancient Castanor origin, known for being the de facto rulers of the city. It is said that no ruler of Castaneath can control the city without the express consent of the patricians, who hold immense influence and sway even in the wake of the green tide. We will need to reinstate the patricians to positions of power and gain their trust and support if we want to make use of Castaneath. That's this city here. Sure thing, friend. So the burgher state is abolished, and instead we get the Castaneath patricians. If that makes a difference or not, I do not know. It does revoke one of their privileges, though. Although we're still a whiles off from the age of absolutism, so we should probably just hand them some stuff. Glorify old Castanorian culture. Yearly prestige, honestly. 5% tax for that. I kind of wouldn't mind it. Our economy has been stabilizing lately, so I think we can get away with a couple of these things. Patrician Advisory Board too. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Owned Castaneath provinces get 15% tax income, or plus 15 tax income. Interesting. I don't know if the math works out for that though. Goods produced. I don't know, those seems like temporary. Like, I don't know how those balance out, and they can't be temporary. They can't be permanent no matter what we do. They have to be temporary, and so I don't see the point of giving them out. Full monopoly on Castaneath goods. No production income in Castaneath. Nah. A point to backwater position. Could be done. If we have to. City of Commerce. Private caravans and river fleets. That sounds based. Yeah. We might be giving them a bit too much influence for my own good here, but as they say, it do be like that sometimes. Here we are though. We've finally finished like our starting missions in 1523. Yeah, I'm not very good at this game. Taken during the War of the Sorcerer King, Esthil is the key to both defense and trade of our nation. Its hilly terrain makes for an excellent natural barrier against would-be invaders from the north, and the river Nath provides easy access to the markets downstream, all the way to Silvermere. Thus, we need to regain control over it as soon as possible. Yeah, so I guess these are the things that are supposed to actually make you colonize faster, but I guess I never got around to that. So I guess that's this river here. Oh well. To the south though, we have the region of something. The Doewood. Immediately to the south of the Marrhold lies the forest edge, the lands of Doewood and Hornwood, which serve as our frontier with the malignant forces of the Deep Woods, and are also the most rural area of our nation. As such, we should resettle them as soon as possible, so that we may keep a watch on the forest. Indeed. So that gives us some dev and some religious conversion. Nice. Good cultural lands. Yeah, as you can see, the cancer that is Coronite religion is spreading like no one's business. But as a result of resettling our core territory, we can get the next mission as well. The last few years have been full of hardship and rebuilding, but we've finally managed to restore the borders of our old kingdom before the green tide. As our people return to their homes, we find ourselves in a brand new Escan, one not dominated by chivalry, but instead upstart adventurers and vicious orcish tribes. Whatever the future may hold, our people shall endure as we've done in countless times before. Truly, truly, the last realm standing. Moral of armies? Sure. Now what do we need to do? So yeah, we should probably do this. Order of the Griffin. Yeah. All provinces in Esthil area have development of 6. Giving us a bunch of prosperity and back to the fields. Right. Eshyl area, what's that? This is Eshyl? No, what? Oh right, these 3 provinces. So everyone needs 4 dev. Well, this is still a colony. And we can't dev this quite yet, but yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll make it happen. The age of unraveling is upon us. The rediscovery of Elaine Tyr, the secrets of the memes has come upon us. And Vern has a golden arrow. Nice for him. Yes, we must do our best to keep with the times. As in, do our best to try and figure out how on earth we're going to stop this shenanigans. Then again, we are pretty tolerant, so we can probably weather the storm through sheer will of tolerance. Is there a privilege as well that, like, lets you tolerate people even harder? No, you can do anti-tolerance. No, yeah, never mind, I'm wrong. There's an anti-tolerance thing, but there's not a tolerance thing, or is there? Tolerance? Anyone want to be tolerant? Nobles, maybe? No. No tolerance. Very well. Intolerance won't work though because of these meme-ass modifiers they get. So it's going to be decades until we can start undoing the damage that these guys are doing. And damn, that's our last colony. Huh. I guess I underestimated how much you can actually colonize as these boys. Once you get your economy war going. I tried to colonize this province, but a bunch of goblins rose up and killed me, so I've decided that that's hashtag not worth... Actually, maybe it is worth the effort, considering it's you know, it's one of those now or never type things. I guess we could just get a station some boys up there. I guess you get the same events that you get as like the dwarves, like the goblin hordes, fucking up your mountain areas. Nothing makes a man more miserable than seeing what is basically free land in Frozen Maw being conquered by everyone who's not you. Definitely on the list of things that makes one feel bad, eh? Speaking of feeling bad, let's just end the episode so I can go, I don't know, feel bad and cry somewhere. Or I'll figure it out, don't worry. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye.